think that's it. For real. Dad, I think that's it for real.
We could tell the story of the prophet Elijah.
You do that, I'm not doing that.
Remember how he had to eat bats? And every day, a bat brought him a single grain of rice. And then he would bite the head off the bat. Some people say that the head of the bat was made of licorice. But this is not true. This is live from the pit of hell. Those bats were real. And then, after 10,000 days, enough grains of rice had accumulated that Elijah knew if he could wet them and soften them and fashion them into a kind of impromptu raft, right? And if there was a water source, which there just happened to be a natural spring in the cave that was kind of blocked off by some rubble that would fall in it, but he knew that if he opened it up, yeah. So what he slowly, handful by handful, he got the rice in the water and shaped it, into different parts of the raft, right? And then when the parts were together, he used water, like he would get the rice soft again, and then like press and wheel, almost like it was glue,
Mm-hmm.
And when he finally finished, and he was like, "Is today the day?" And he looked, and he was like, "Is this rice craft? Is it ready?" And like he puts in the water a little bit, he kind of steps on it, says it's weight on it a little bit, and it's like, oh, it holds, it's steady. And he gets in, he looks around, like everybody's fine. So he's like, okay, this is ready. So he goes and has it set up. He's like taken like strategically parts of the rubble out, and then he has a kind of crudely fashioned palm leaf rope attached to, there's like a wedge that's just holding the one stone in the rubble in place, that once that goes, the whole thing will collapse. So he runs, he grabs it, he gets in the boat, and he pulls on the palm leaf rope. Big splash. The rocks fall. Whoosh, all this water's rushing out. He says, hold on, Wilson. This is imaginary friend. He'd been alone so long that his mind had kind of cracked into the shape of a volleyball. So he said, hang on, Wilson. And grabs on, and he's, oh my gosh, and he's like going, it's like a water slide, it's like a first person view of the camera, right? And it's like you're on the rice raft, and it's like water splashing everywhere, and like you see like you're in a cave underground, you see like stalagmites like zipping by, right? And you're just getting darker and darker, and then before you know it, you're still there in the camera, and everything's dark, you can't see anything. Just the occasional flashlight, whoosh, and you can feel the motion of the craft. Whoosh, and then sploosh, this rice raft, it bursts out of the side of the mountain into the full grandeur of the sun, and it hangs in midair for just a split second as the sun hits it. And I swear to God, to this day, there is, at that place, at that site, where the sun hit Elijah's rice raft, it made little like Rice Krispies is the only way I can describe them, that rained down. People, they say they lived off of Rice Krispie and Rice Krispie treats for the next 6 months. It was a miracle. That was Elijah's 37th miracle. And we're going to continue this story on another day, okay? We'll continue your religious education, all right?
Okay.